Imagine a world where every tap, every search, and every trace you leave on the digital landscape doesn't just record your existence, but is dissected, exploited, and hawked to the highest bidder. This isn't a page ripped from a chilling dystopian novel or a glimpse into a futuristic sci-fi flick. This is our stark reality, a truth that's right under our noses, yet often overlooked. Aware the hidden machinations of tech titans, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Google, and Meta are subtly yet ceaselessly eroding the sanctity of our privacy. Let's rewind to the year 2000. The World Wide Web was but an infant, a mysterious and fascinating new territory. People were only beginning to explore this seemingly boundless ocean of opportunities, barely scratching its surface. Lurking behind this scene of innocent exploration, the giants of tech were silently amassing data, stalking our digital footprints and hiding in the shadows. In this world, our actions, our interests, our very identities meticulously scrutinized, analyzed, and sold, often without our consent. Attend to this narrative. It's not a suspense thriller. It's our reality. Fast forward to the year 2010, in the shadows of technology, Google introduced targeted advertisements based on search history. An innovative concept, no doubt, but it marked the beginning of a clandestine journey. Our online activity was no longer just a series of random clicks. Unbeknownst to many, it transformed a source of valuable information, a secret commodity that was gathered stealthily and traded in the shadows. Then, as the year 2013 unfurled its calendar, Edward Snowden, a former dignitary of the CIA, dropped a bombshell revelation. This world was stunned as classified documents seeped into the public domain, painting a grim picture of widespread global surveillance. This was no ordinary leak. It was a shocking revelation of the United States government and tech companies collaborating a clandestine operation. This was not just an alarm bell ringing for many, it was a direct intrusion. Our privacy was not merely at risk, it was under full-scale invasion. In a shocking turn of events over the following years, more scandals erupted. The most notorious was the infamous Facebook Cambridge Analytica scandal of 2016. A scandal erupted when the world discovered that data from countless Facebook users was not just harvested, but maliciously used for political advertising. This unethical act was more than a simple breach of privacy. It was a manipulation of the democratic process that shook the world. Caught in the act in 2021, Amazon was exposed using underhanded tactics, exploitatively harnessing data from third-party sellers to craft competing products. In a blatant disregard for fairness and privacy, the tech titan stooped to crossing ethical boundaries, an astonishing violation of market integrity. So, what happens if this trend continues unchecked? Well, the implications are far-reaching and potentially devastating. First, there's the threat to privacy. Every time you use a search engine, send an email, or use a software as a service, big tech companies could potentially be watching, recording, and using your data. This could lead to manipulation, discrimination, and even identity theft. Second, there's the threat to the free market. By leveraging the vast amounts of data they collect, these companies can manipulate consumer behavior, dictating what you buy, when you buy it, and how much you pay for it. This undermines competition and stifles innovation. And finally, there's the threat to democracy. As we've seen in the past, data can be used to influence political outcomes. This undermines the democratic process and puts power in the hands of a few tech giants. However, this is not just an alarming future scenario, it's a reality we are already living in. If this continues unchecked, we could find ourselves facing a dystopian future where privacy is a myth, free markets are a charade, and democracy is a puppet show controlled by tech overlords. The stakes are high and the time to act is now. We can either take a stand or risk a dire future where our individual rights, our economy, and our very democracy are under the control of a few powerful tech giants. We must not let that happen. In order to combat this digital dilemma, it's crucial that we, the users, take an active role in protecting our privacy and preserving our freedom. Knowledge is power, and awareness is the first step towards change. Remember, you have the power to control your digital footprint. Be selective about what you share online and be mindful of the permissions you grant to apps and websites. Use privacy-focused alternatives when possible, and consider using encryption for your communications. Stay curious about the latest developments in data privacy laws and digital rights. Laws are evolving to protect consumers, and staying informed will help you take advantage of these protections. Furthermore, make your voice heard. Demand transparency from tech companies. Advocate for stronger data protection laws. Support businesses that respect your privacy. And finally, share your knowledge with others. The more people are aware of these issues, the more pressure there will be on companies to change their practices and on governments to enforce stricter regulations. Remember, our collective action can make a difference. Together, we can shape the future of the digital world. Stay curious, stay informed, and most importantly, stay safe in the digital world.